Hi, this is Lisa Somerville for Divinity Designs. Thank you for joining us for our virtual Valentine's event 2024. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the glorious Gable box die set along with the coordinating dies. Divinity Designs Glorious Gable box is a set of 4 dies. This die set has the base die and then decorative inset dies. The inset dies are designed to cut a pattern into the cardstock. First, I'm going to share with you some inspiration using the Glorious Gable box, and then I'll share with you the additional coordinating die sets and a quick tutorial. To embellish this box, I used our Valentine Gnomes 1 paper die duo, along with the circles and pierced circles die set. Here's another sample using the Valentine Gnomes paper die duo set. And I've also used the coordinating tulip heart and layering hearts die sets. The paper that you see peeking out behind the tulip heart die comes from the Happy Hearts paper pad. Later in this video, I'll be sharing with you just how easy it is to create that layering panel. Happy Hearts paper pad is a 6x9 paper pad collection. It contains 24 designer papers, 4 sheets of each design, plus 6 solid color sheets, 4 sheets of each color. Now I have a wedding themed solid Gable box to share with you, and here you can see some coordinating projects. This is our Festive Favors die set. And here's an A2 landscape card. Let's take a look at the products that I've used on these projects. The Park Silhouettes die set, a set of 8 dies. The stamps on these 2 projects come from our Long Lasting Love stamp set. The stamp used on the card is from the Be Devoted stamp set, a set of 10. The paper used on the Gable box and to wrap the nuggets comes from the Floral Gift Tag card fronts. The pattern paper used on the coordinating card comes from the Rose A2 card fronts. And the card uses the A2 landscape card base with layered. That's a set of 2. This die will die cut and score your cardstock to create an A2 size card, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. The layer is 4 by 5 1/4. I also used the matting rectangle to add a pop of color between the layer panel and the base card. On the Festive Favors die set, I did also emboss the front of the panel using our Flourishes embossing folder. And here's that Festive Favors die set. A complete tutorial for how to assemble the Festive Favors die set can be found in another video today. Now back to the Glorious Gable box project. In addition to the Glorious Gable box, I also used the coordinating tulip heart and layering hearts die set, our pennant die sets, the floral gift tag card fronts, and the couple from the Park Silhouettes die set. Now let's take a closer look at the Glorious Gable box and the coordinating products. Again, here's the Glorious Gable box, a set of 4. You can create a solid gable box. Again, when using our Glorious Gable box die set, you can create a solid gable box, or you can use the decorative inset panels that come with the Glorious Gable box. And here we have the 3 coordinating products. Tulip heart. You can see it used here on this completed project and also here. Or you can use the coordinating Heavenly Hearts die set. Again, the Heavenly Hearts are inset dies designed to cut a pattern into your cardstock. When using the Glorious Gable box die set, be sure to die cut and emboss following the directions for your die cutting machine. Embossing the die will bring out the details of the die. If you want to create the solid box using the Glorious Gable box die set, you'll simply remove those inset dies from within the die. Then die cut and emboss following the directions for your die cutting machine. That will leave you the solid box. Be sure when using this die set to emboss the die, as embossing the die will bring out the details of the die. Now if you want to use the inset dies that come with the Glorious Gable box or the Heavenly Hearts inset die, you'll simply place those inset dies within the opening of the die, then die cut and emboss following the directions for your die cutting machine. That will then leave you with a decorative inset panel design in the Glorious Gable box. Shown here is the Gable box with the Heavenly Hearts die set. To create your glorious gable box, whether it be the solid gable box or one using our inset dies, you're going to need to die cut the gable box twice. Again, be sure to die cut and emboss these dies following the directions for your die cutting machine. Before we move on in this tutorial on assembling the gable box, I'm going to share with you how I die cut this panel behind the tulip heart. So after die cutting and embossing the glorious gable box, I simply used a piece of scrap paper and die cut and embossed the front of the glorious gable box. Then I used my paper trimmer to trim away any excess. That leaves me a layering panel that I can use to embellish my glorious gable box. Now let's go ahead and assemble the glorious gable box. When you die cut this die, it will also score for you. You can go ahead and fold on all score lines using a bone folder for nice crisp scores. Once you've folded on all the score lines, we're going to add adhesive to the tabs on both sides of the die cut panels. You can use score tape. I'm going to be using Bearly Art Craft glues, so I have some wiggle room when attaching these two pieces together. I'm going to adhere the left panel to the tab on the right panel. Then I'm going to turn over and work on the back side. Again, you can see I have my adhesive on the tab. And then I'll bring that left side over and adhere it to the tab. And you can finish assembling the box by folding in on all the score lines and add adhesive to seal the bottom of the box. And you can further embellish using additional Divinity Designs products. And shown here is the gable box using the coordinating Heavenly Hearts die set. Again, you can embellish the Heavenly Hearts using the layering hearts die set to create solid hearts. When using this die set, be sure to die cut and emboss, following the directions for your die cutting machine. Embossing the dies will bring out the detail of the dies. You can also die cut the heart insets into a piece of cardstock and center one of the Heavenly Heart dies over the inset die and die cut following the directions for your die cutting machine. That will leave you the die cut decorative heart that you can use to further embellish your projects. And on this project, I'm using the glorious gable box, Heavenly Hearts, and Layering Hearts die set, along with the Valentine Gnomes 2 paper die duo. And shown here, I have some coordinating projects. Here's an A2 card, the candy carrier, our festive favors die set, and this gift set was created using our gift tag and envelope die set, along with additional Divinity Designs products. If you have any questions about the project shown in this video, you can use the leave a message button on our website to send us an email. For more inspiration using these and additional Divinity Designs products, visit the product pages on our website, like us on Facebook, or follow us on Instagram.